All right, we're calling this the not-so-big spenders, and they would be the teams in the National League Central. Take a look at the bottom of your screen. So far, all these teams combined have spent a total of $3.7 million. The AL East has spent over $307 million so far in this offseason. The NL East, $143 million. And I don't expect that to change too much there for the Pittsburgh Pirates, who have decided to just tear it down, start over, and we'll see where it takes them. Back to the lines we go. Real quick, we have Bruce, who joins us on line 2. Bruce, what's up?
Hey, Bob, Chris, hey, I just want to weigh in on the Rutherford resignation. Mm-hmm. My opinion, I'll hang up after I say it, listen to you. I feel that Rutherford retired because he wanted to do something with Malkin, get rid of him, trade him, whatever, because he's sick of it, how lazy he is. I'll hang up and see what you guys got.
But again, that idea to me, you slam the door shut on that idea because he has a no-trade clause and he can veto anything. And I know this, I don't think he wants to be traded anywhere. He likes it here, and if it's not here, maybe back to Russia, Chris. You know, so I don't know what options you can do as a GM.
So Evgeny Malkin threw, 55 or whatever it was games last year, was their best player. Like, don't get that mixed up. He was their best player until the pandemic paused the season. Then he had 4 terrible games like the rest of them, and he's had 7 very poor games to start this season. So 11 bad games from Evgeny Malkin. And we have once again, with that caller, turned him into a lazy old dog who doesn't want to do anything. What is going on here? Have I entered the twilight zone? I have not heard a peep to suggest that this was based in any kind of disagreement about a trade Rutherford wanted to execute that the team was not going to go for, or that Rutherford was going to try to shield Mike Sullivan from being fired, or anything like that.
No, and quite frankly, I think the team in the front office has been, very much in support of what Rutherford has done when he makes trades. He's had a pretty good track history. Yes, there have been some bad ones, but largely good ones, and the bad ones somehow have been corrected. Kirk is next. Real quick, Kirk, you're up.
Hey, for 15 or 18 years, the guy that has played an integral part in the Stanley Cup wins of the Pittsburgh Penguins, he's decided he wants to move up. Simple as that. Dave Morehouse, he'll take the job. That's why Jim Rutherford's gone.
No.
I'm not a Morehouse fan, and I think most people know that, but he is not going to be the general manager of the Pittsburgh Penguins. And if he is the general manager of the Pittsburgh Penguins, you can take any playoff tickets you were going to get, and you can just, hypothetically, of course, shred them at that point. But that's not happening.
No, and I think Morehouse has done a very good job. Don't forget, he was the guy who hired Rutherford when a lot of people at the time thought that was a terrible hire. He thought it would work, and it has worked, and he gave him an extension after that. So let's go to John before we go. John, join us here on the Sports Call. Go ahead.
Hi, Bob. How are you, buddy? You looking extra dapper tonight?
That's all my guys at Heinz Healy's, but I appreciate that. I'll pass it along.
Yeah, hey, Chris, I'm kidding around. Not so much. Hey, Bob, who do you like in the Super Bowl, Tampa or Kansas City?
I kind of like Tampa. I know Chris picked them at the beginning of the season. Is that right, Chris? I think.
Yeah, I like
Tom
Tampa
Brady
for reasons fiduciary and otherwise.
I know Mahomes is outstanding, but there's something about Brady. Don't you get the feeling that when and I still think he's sore about losing twice to Eli Manning too.
I have a bottom line feeling that if Brady's going to lose this game, he's going to go out on his shield, and they're going to air it all out. And I actually think that's going to make for a fascinating matchup.
I do too. All right, Chris, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Have a good week, and we'll talk to you again next week right here on the Sports Call. You can hear him every day on 93.7 The Fan. That's going to do it for us. Check us out on KDKA at 11 o'clock, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 10:35.